What's good? Today is April 22nd. It is Wednesday. It's about 3 p.m. I'm going to get right into it. So, one day you will realize that no one was really watching. You could have done whatever you wanted. I just hope you don't figure it out too late. And I saw this today and it made me think. And I really wanted to think about it. And you could kind of use me as an example. Dog, you could really do whatever the hell you want. Obviously within certain guidelines, like obviously you don't want to kill nobody or you still want to be a decent person. But I guess how I look at this is I literally record these videos almost every day, and I'm not the best at it. I do it as much as I can if I'm not at work, if I'm not busy, but I really try to do this. And a lot of the reasons why I started doing this was really for me. I put it out on YouTube. Hopefully people watch it. Hopefully people could get some semblance of motivation. Maybe one day this will be big enough to where I could get paid off it and make a living off it. All that will be lovely. But I mainly do these videos for myself to kind of give myself advice I could look back on. Also, recently, because my life has been boring, it's been less vloggy and more just like conversation, just me and you. But it is also to kind of, I'm 25. I do think it'd be really cool to be 50 years old and to look back and see how I was living at 25. Look back and see some of the memories. I went to the car show to be able to see that at 50 years old, me at 25 at the car show. I went out with my sisters. We went to the Finger Lakes, and I think it'd be really cool to look back on that and to have that memory and be like, damn, I remember that, or damn, I forgot about that. This is great. Look at the hikes we made. Look at the jokes I made with my sisters. Like I think all that is valuable, and I appreciate all the memories that I make. So that's one real reason why I do this. But the reason why I relate this back to the quote is like, nobody cares though. Like no one's really watching you. And even me doing this, like nobody watches these damn videos. And it's fine. It is what it is. That is life. But it does show like you can really do whatever you want. No one's really going to care that much. No one's really watching you as much as you think that they are. And I feel like us as people, we get into our own heads. We think somebody's staring at you. We think somebody's watching us, that somebody is judging us. But in reality, everybody is so much in their head that no one's even paying attention to you, dog. You could do a lot of things and nobody really cares and nobody really cares and nobody's really thinking about you as much as you think that they are thinking about you. And it's crazy because I saw an experiment of there are people out there who, it was an experiment of three people. They went to a mall, they went somewhere in public and they're wearing like an embarrassing shirt. And the test was to pretty much show that no one really noticed. And that's really what happened. No one even noticed that they were wearing an embarrassing shirt after they surveyed all these people about these people walking around with whatever was on their shirt. But the people who were wearing the shirt thought that everybody was looking at them, thought that everybody was judging them, thought that everybody saw the shirt and knew that it was embarrassing and they were making fun of them inside their own brain and stuff like that. But in reality, nobody pays attention to you. Nobody freaking cares. So you pretty much just do whatever you want. I also noticed this too. I really try not to lie anymore. But when I was younger, I did lie a decent amount. And I noticed if you tell a lie with enough confidence, people believe you. And how I tie this in is nobody really cares to question you a lot of the times. Like you just tell somebody something and they're just going to take it at face value because they already have things going on in their brain that they're already trying to sort through and figure out. So they don't really have time to like press you about, oh, is that really true? Oh, well then this. Majority of the time you tell somebody something, they take it at face value and you keep it pushing. And it just shows that, one, how easy lying is. Please don't lie. I'm not saying that's a good thing. But how easy lying is and how easy lying can be, even though it can be very, very detrimental. And then it just shows that nobody really cares about what you are doing. Nobody cares about the goals that you are trying to get at. Nobody cares about what you have going on in your life. And it's crazy to think about, but a lot of times people are almost stuck and will refuse to take the actions to maybe achieve their goals or to do something because they're afraid that other people are going to judge them. They're afraid other people are going to say something to them, that they might gossip and talk about them behind that person's back. But in reality, people ain't showing you the time of day. people ain't thinking about you, you are not crossing nobody's mind. So if that's the case, why not just live your life the way you want to? Like, I know nobody really watching these videos, but at the end of the day, I know I like them. So because I like them, I do it. And if somebody comments on it, which I have gotten a couple comments that have been positive, I'm very appreciative of those comments. And I thank those people. And I'm happy that I do get those comments. But even if they were negative, I would still do it. And a lot of the times, the negative feedback people get is really just jealousy because they wish they had the courage to do the thing that you're doing. But yet they don't. And they're afraid. So mainly and this is really going to be a short one. I haven't really been talking for that long, but the main message of this is do whatever the hell you want, man, pretty much. Obviously, within a certain guideline, you still got to abide by laws, still got to abide by rules. I believe everybody should have a set of standards they should stand 10 toes down on, and maybe I should talk about that in another video. But, bruh, you are holding yourself back because you are afraid of what somebody else might say about you. You are afraid what somebody might think about you. You are afraid that somebody is going to judge you, that they're going to ridicule you, that they're all of a sudden going to hate you, when in reality, 99.9% of the people that you come in contact with on a daily, one, do not care about you. Two, you will probably never, ever see again. And if you do see again, they probably still don't care about you. So it really doesn't matter. So don't let any of that stop you. And just like that saying says, it's like, I hope you don't find out too late. I hope this isn't too late. And the people who do watch don't really know what my target audience is. But I'm assuming there's probably people within my age range who are around 25. If that's the case, man, don't let it be too late, man. Do whatever the hell you want. Go after that dream, go after that girl, go after that guy, build that business, take that risk, go travel, whatever that is, marry that girl, start a family, whatever that is, man. Just go after it and don't care what other people are going to say. At the end of the day, you got to live with your decisions. At the end of the day, it's your life. And luckily, I don't have any major regrets in my life, and I hope I don't. But seeing videos of older people and even speaking to older people who have regrets, regret seems to eat away. And it seems to cause real pain. So instead of living with regret, go after it. And worst come to worst, if you fail, at least you know what the answer was, I failed many times, whether it was talking to women, whether it's, when I was younger and I wanted to be a professional football player, and you kind of come to grips with understanding that, okay, this ain't really going to be real. But I can never look back and be like, damn, well, I wonder, because I tried. I sacrificed my prom. I worked hard every single day. I worked out relentlessly. I transferred schools. My parents paid X amount of dollars for me to go to a private school. I worked with different trainers. I went to not a lot of camps, but I did go to some camps. Like, I did my best, and my parents did their best in order for me to achieve my dream. Now, that wasn't what the Lord had in store for me. I'm 5'7", a buck 65. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really NFL caliber in terms of how I'm built. Fair enough. That's not what my life is. But I can never go back and say, damn, I wish I tried harder. Nah, because I gave it all I got, And maybe I can say that over a couple games I wish maybe I pushed, or I wish I did this, I made this cut or that cut. But I have no real regrets because in the grand scheme of things, I worked extremely hard to get it there and to try my best. I worked extremely hard to get to the NFL and try my best to achieve that dream. And I fell short of that. But I have no regrets because I knew I gave it my all. And I hope that the people who watch this, whether it's my future self or other people, I hope that y'all understand that since nobody cares, you got to go out there and you got to live your life to the best of your ability and give it all you got. And even if you do fail, at least you can look in the mirror and say, hey, I gave it a shot for real, So that's really going to be it. I don't think I really did a great job articulating myself on this, but it'd be like that. It'd be one of those days. I had work today. I worked from 6 a.m. to about 2:30. Just got home, made this video. I'm about to go eat. I need to cook because I'll be working for the rest of this week pretty much. My next off day is going to be on Sunday, and today's Wednesday, so I need to cook and meal prep to make sure I got everything that needs to be taken care of over those next couple of days. After that, I'm really just going to practice guitar. I'm trying to keep on working at it. I'm having a hard time. I ain't going to lie. It's frustrating. This guitar joint is frustrating. Like, I imagine myself being really good at the guitar, and that's what keeps me pushing. But on a day-to-day, I'm trash, and it's frustrating. But I'm going to keep on pushing, man. I don't want to give up at it because I do want to be, maybe I shouldn't say prolific, but I would like to be fluent in guitar and be able to play it very well. So, yeah, that's really going to be it. And after that, I'm really just going to chill, edit this video, post this video, and keep it pushing. But, yeah, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you guys so much for taking the time out today to watch. Brody, I love you. Keep your head up. Keep on pushing. Don't ever quit, man. Do not care what anybody thinks. Keep on doing what you believe to be right and keep on living your life accordingly, man. I'll catch you later. Peace.